And it was just nuts. Like the first trial shift I went in, one person got sacked who had been there for 3 years on the spot. And I was like, this is weird. Like,
they've been there for 3 years, and on the spot they're gone.
Yeah. Like, boom. And it was obviously like boiling over time.
Sure.
But I was just like, this isn't like fun.
No.
And it was the first real time that I experienced exec chef or head chef / exec, and then 2 sous chefs. And the hierarchy and the ego and the fuck.
Oh, you never had that in the other place before? Fine.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I was like, this is lovely. If you had an argument, you just chatted about it.
And that was it.
You were like, it's over and done with. I've got to work.
So you went into Floridita as a sous chef. What
No,
were you going to?
Very low, like commis chef.
Fine.
Yeah. So I was on cold and hot starters. No, hot starter. So I had 2 starters and 1 sort of like side dish, which was part of the tapas menu, which I could do. And I always remember it just like long galley kitchen and then like a circle fucking like window where the chef sat there on his laptop. Andy Rose, he was their chef. Don't know what he's doing now. And he used to just like stare through. Came through, Martyn, lovely to have you here, blah, 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 blah. How was everyone? Service started. Mate, it was like that man was like a different person.
Really?
Yeah. First night, put up this like poached egg on like a duck rillette. So kind of like shredded duck.
Yeah.
With these really shit, like tomato petals and then some chives. And that was it. Fucking did exactly, like no joke, exactly how we wanted it. Put it on the pass, slung it back through. We're not your fucking shit restaurant around the corner. And I was like, I know we're not, mate. I was like, well, what do we need to do? And he was just like, this is shit. And I was like, I wasn't being gobby because I was like, this is a big environment. I was like, mate, this is exactly how you showed me. He was like, no, fucking, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, all right. This is how it is.
This is the first day.
First day. I was like, I'll take it on my chin and sort of see how it goes. But
did that kind of throw your confidence of like your skill set, or did you always know? Because you've just done the training, you've been in other kitchens for a long time, you've got the experience, you know what it should be.
Yeah.
You're clearly good at this stage. Was it like throwing your mind a little bit to be like, maybe I'm not ready for these big boys or anything like that shit?
I think my skill set was like, wasn't top notch.
Right.
Like now I tell everyone to taste. Maybe then I wasn't like, in that space. I was like, fucking, let's just survive. Let's just get through this. It was just the instant sort of like personality clash of that huge kitchen environment where there was so many egos. And then you were just this guy that's just like, I'm here for a job. Like, this is my life. Like, I want to have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to take it seriously, but this is not cool. And it's sort of like, I was like, this is it. This is my life now. Like, you're getting I think you start the shift at 2 PM. You do your prep. Service will start around 6. You'll be all done by like 10:30, 11, cleaned down. And then you might have to stay to do the tapas menu, which ran for the cocktails into the evening. It's like 2, 3 in the morning. So I'd be home by, 11, 12. Probably wouldn't go to bed until 1, 2. Wake up midday, have an hour to yourself, and then back in. And that was it. And I was just like, okay, did this for, 4 or 5 months, I think. And it was just like...
What made you break? What made you quit?
It all came to a head. No, I think it was. I always remember this shift so vividly.
It's the last one.
The last one, yeah. So as I said, I was on this section right next to the meat, and there was this amazing chef. I forget his name. It was Daniele or something. It's an Italian dude, really lovely. And they had Chateaubriand, which was one of the things, and they had suckling pig and all these kind of things. Lots of steaks, and the shift was chaotic. The 2 sous chefs over the other side, the head chef was still just wandering around like barking orders and all this kind of stuff. And it was fucking busy. And then they got rid of Daniele. They just went, right, fucking go home. You're shit. Like, you've done a couple of bad steaks, whatever. You're bad. Get out. And they're like, Martyn, go jump on the steaks with like the guy who was doing the sides. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, what's going on? And they were like, well, we've got 3 Chateaubriands. Always remember 3. And then I said, can you double check these? Because I've got orders over there. I was like, this one needs to be medium well. This one needs to be medium.
Coven for me, I need to go sort of mad.
Yeah. Can you just double check they're right while I let them rest, and then I'll come back? And they were like, yeah, touched them all, fine. Sous chef said they were fine, right? So I go back to my section, right, table 22, 3 Chateaubriands, I'm like, sweet. Come back over, slice them, and I'm like, oh, fuck, they are not right. So I like put them up, and I'm like, chef, these aren't right. And he's just like, you fucking this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, mate, you felt them as well, like...
It was the guy that checked them.
Yeah.
How'd it go you?
Yeah, 2 sous chefs. And I was just like, what? I don't get what we're going to achieve from you just having a pop at me. Like, what's the solution? He's like, well, fucking do them again. And I was like, okay, I'm going to put them on and I'll come back. That's when I went to the walk-in, sat there, and just, I got a cucumber. I remember always getting a cucumber. I sat down, flipped the crate over, and was just like, really just sat there. Like I said earlier, I'm very black and white, and I was like, I don't need to be here. I was like, I don't owe them anything. They don't owe me anything. I'm not mates. I haven't been here long enough to really make any mates. I'm going to let you down. So I just went up to the sous chef and I went, I'm done. And he was like, what? I was like, I'm fucking going home. I don't like your attitude. And I didn't say it in a cocky way. I was literally just so matter of fact. I was like, fuck this. This is my life.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. And he just left. And then I always remember 2 days later going, like, emailing the chef, like, going, oh, fuck. Are you going to pay me for my shifts are done?